Hello my beautiful viewers, how is everyone doing? I hope very good. Today I thought to share with you 3 amazing things that we forget on our weight loss health seeking journey. Weight loss health are not only a journey that's physical, it's also emotional, because what you're doing, you're shedding the old you with everything, the adipose tissue, the fat, the bad habits, and you're shedding, removing that shell and going into the new you. So I really think it's very important to move forward, like I said in some of my previous videos, spiritually and physically. Spiritually, I mean mentally, your character and habits that you have acquired in the past that no longer serve you. You want to shed those as well. I'm going to share with you 3 things that I've noticed that have helped me this time around, because I tried to lose weight many times in the past and I wasn't able to, or I lose and gain it back. So these are very important things. I hope that you appreciate them and you actually use them in your life if you agree with them, So number 1 is pausing old friendships. What I mean by that is if you have old friends that you used to hang out with, go outside, eat unhealthy foods or drink or smoke or whatever you were doing, all those old habits that you're shedding, what I suggest you do, not cut those friendships, because some of them are very old. I've had friends that are like 17, 20-year-old friendships that I don't want to lose, but I am pausing right now. What I did is I'm minimizing seeing them, because I'm not powerful enough to resist temptation. As we go along, we learn to say no in our diet, but at the beginning we're kind of weak. This is my first year. I'm in month 10 or 9.5. And I'm still acquiring baby steps. I'm taking baby steps and acquiring stronger character to say no to things. And sometimes I feel I'm weak and I'm not able to do that. So I think that might happen to you as well. That's why I'm sharing this point with you. If you have old friendships that are dear to you, don't cut them completely out of your life, but just keep them in a pause, communicate with them, tell them that you're not ready now to see them or hang out with them, because if they're not on the same journey as you, the likelihood of them pulling you into your old drinking self or eating, binging, or that's gonna be very highly, and you are not ready probably. If you are ready, more power to you, go for it. But sometimes I feel I'm not ready. I'm like, I love my friend, that she's awesome or he's awesome, but I can't see them right now because all those staying up late and things that I used to do, I don't want to do anymore. I'm into a new phase in my life. I'm more, I'm trying to acquire new friendships that I like to work out, like to hike, be out in nature, go to the beach, bike, and things like that. So I'm seeking new friendships right now. Okay, so that's number 1. It's gonna help you a lot. Number 2 is purging and crying. So this is a strange one, but trust me on this one. So I've noticed as I go along my day, I never cry. I'm like the solid person that all my friends go to, and I give them help and advice, and I'm like the solid rock for everyone, even in my family members, my sisters, my cousins, everyone comes to me for advice, and I need to show this facade that's really strong and always, ready to give advice and help. But truly, I'm a human being and I am weak as well. And I have my breakdowns, and I sometimes can't even, get up in the morning. I'm like, another day I'm going to tackle this. Despite the ketogenic diet and having introduced fat in my life, it used to happen almost every day when I was depressed and I was on a high carb diet. But right now it does happen like once a month or something like that. So the other day, a couple weeks ago, what I decided to do, I went online and I said, I'm gonna cry. I went online and I started YouTubing crying videos. And I started seeing these emotional videos and I started crying and crying. It felt so good at the end. So the whole night I cried for almost like an hour and a half. And I'm like, there's no other way of crying because I'm always like the strong person. So I cried my eyes out and it felt so good. The next morning I woke up late because my body was like going through something. I was healing my everything, like my muscles were like achy a little bit. Something happened. You know, when you cry, there is a renewal of energy, a purging of bad old stagnant energies. It's unbelievable. I highly suggest it, especially for those of you that are the strong people in the family or in the friendship group or wherever you, or in your work. You know, if you represent a strong pillar, you really want to consider taking a night off and crying. You know, I was drinking my tea and crying with the videos. It felt so good. I'm gonna do it again, and I hope you do too. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3 is very motivational for you, because I didn't realize this until now. So when I was carrying all that weight around, 25-30 pounds, I was not living my life. The whole day revolved around, how can I dress to hide my curves? What am I gonna eat? I'm too heavy, I can't go to the beach, I can't wear this, I can't show myself in here. My entire life was revolving around those extra 30 or 25 pounds. I was not living. I literally just realized that the other day. I feel like weight and my body kind of disappeared right now. Although I'm not in my ideal weight, I'm still like, you know, going there, but getting there. But it's not a main subject or a distraction in my life. I'm not thinking, am I gonna look like this? My body's kind of disappeared and vanished. And even my food, I'm not thinking about food as much. Rarely do I think about food. If I do my buttery tea or chai in the morning, I can go on for hours without eating. And by the way, if you look at studies and stuff, they show that caloric restriction, people that don't eat a lot, live a lot longer, almost 40% more. If they eat 60% less calories in a day, you live a lot longer, because you're feeding less the bacteria and you're damaging your digestive system a lot less. You're not using it as much. So what I notice is I'm not thinking about food. I'm not eating that much. I skip meals sometimes, especially at night. Very important. I let my stomach rest and stuff like that. Unless if I do something very strenuous mentally, I will probably eat at night, like a little soup or something. But it's not a consuming thought in my day, my weight, my body. I'm more focused on living. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, what am I gonna do today? I am so excited about doing things and not thinking, how I look to the world, am I gonna look too fat? Am I gonna look very important? You have no idea once you get into the health pattern of eating healthy and the weight starts coming off, you're gonna literally start living your life a lot more. So I hope these 3 points have helped you. These are just my opinion. Obviously, you may agree with them, you may not agree with them. I hope you like them and you use them or try them out. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys and girls for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like if you like it. I'll see you soon. Bye.